This next tool is called Blabberize, and this is similar to Voki in that it is an avatar animation. You can make it talk, but you can't do the text-to-speech. You have to record your voice, so that's a bit of a downfall. And here's a picture that I took of one that I was doing earlier, and here's the video. Alright, so this is Blabberize.com. And I have to say it took me a little bit to figure out this one. It's a little tricky. One initial downside is that there are ads that pop up on the side, and you can X out of them, but they just continue, so that might not be so ideal for students. But I like it because it brought you to the front page here, and you just immediately go to whatever you want, and you can have an account, and it's free to make, and you can browse other people's. So you can choose any picture you want. I have this one of a deer going, and I'm going to walk you through this because this was actually really hard for me to figure out. And you kind of move the jaws. This will be around the jaw of your animal, or whatever you choose. You could use this for if you want to do scientists and then have them speak on behalf of whatever they discovered. Historians, you could even do authors. It's a really versatile thing, and it brings a lot of creativity, which is what I like. We use this tool as a sort of introduction or an icebreaker in our classroom, and no one actually ended up using it because you have to voice record, or you choose a record that was previously done, but you can't do typed text on this virtual, avatar. But you can even use pictures of yourself, and then if you record in advance, it can be very helpful, but you do have to record. And so, a little tip, these purple dots should go to almost the four corners of your jaw, and then it goes around the lower one. I kept choosing pictures with their mouth open, or trying to figure out how to use this thing, and it took me a while. But as long as you know that, and there's no tutorials, so that's another downside to this tool. But once you know that, and I figured it out for you guys so you can use it, then that's good. And this green dot, at first it was over here, and then that makes the jaw fly clear to where the green dot is. So if you just move it right below, it'll work out really well. So once you have that down pat, it's a very easy and very friendly tool to use. You have to, of course, allow it to use your microphone. And as you can see, as I talk, the deer says what I say. And then it's simple. You just record whatever it's saying, and then you can stop your recording, and then you can play back. Record whatever it's saying, and then you can... I have not played around with publishing this tool, but you can save it into your own account, and then if you... Alright, and then if you actually just click that arrow, it will go through and you can save it, but you can't just publish it like with YouTube or something. You have to save it. Also, this tool would be awesome to have as historical figures or scientists or even students talking back and forth as some sort of activity or a bell ringer. I personally want to use this with a scientist telling you random facts or what they have studied and use their picture, and then ask the students, who am I, and use it as a bell ringer. But that was Blabberize. Oh, Blabberize actually goes along with the learner standard because you could use it in the ways of learning about scientists or whatever you're using it for. It's again citizenship because it's just being a part of that digital world. I would use it for designer because you can take this a lot of creative ways, and maybe even a facilitator if you teach the students to use it in a captivating way, as a grab your attention, anticipatory set type thing. But it all depends on how you take it.